Hey guys, and welcome back to Motorsports Enthusiast News, your pit stop for information on all things Formula One. This week we had Bahrain testing for performance. We're going to get right into it. I'm going to do a quick recap, try and make it 5 minutes or less. I'm going to go over the top 10 fastest, and then I'm going to cover those drivers or that team, and then we're going to just go right to the Bahrain GP. We're going to get ready for that. I can't wait for this season to start. So, starting off, I'm going to apologize. I'm going to look at my notes, but there's a lot of numbers, hard to remember all. Moving on. Max Verstappen at the top of the leaderboards with a 131.72, Mick Schumacher with a 132.241, Charles Leclerc with a 132.415, then we have Fernando Alonso with a 132.698, George Russell 132.759, Valtteri Bottas 132.985, Yuki Tsunoda a 133.002, very close to the Valtteri. Sergio Perez with a 133.105, both the Red Bulls in the top 10. McLaren with Lando Norris with a 133.191, and then Kevin Magnussen from Haas with a 133.207. So, starting at the top, Max, fastest lap. He said it was easy. I can't quote him word for word, obviously, but in an interview, he essentially said that the car had more to give, and he didn't take from it. He could have pushed it further. He didn't. This car is incredible. That he felt like it was obviously the conditions were a little different from Barcelona, but he definitely said that he could have taken more from the car, and he didn't. I think we're going to see Max do incredible things with this car this season. Right after him, Mick Schumacher, big shoes to fill, and he is filling them well. We are all very impressed with his performance. Congratulations, Mick. You are doing so incredible. Has got a strong team this year with you and Kevin. Top 10 on testing. I know this is testing, it's not a real race, but legitimately saying like they have another week to work on things. They have all this time and they are doing so incredible at the start. I think we're going to see a really strong team from Haas this season. I really hope to. Charles Leclerc, Ferrari said that they're not really that they're still looking at all the other teams as threats. Essentially, they want to make sure that they're monitoring the other teams so that the strategies are good. They did really well in performance. They did really well in reliability. They have a strong team. It's no surprise. They're Ferrari. They're always incredible. Then going to Fernando Alonso, he said that he really felt the car come alive his last few laps, which is really important for drivers to feel a connection to their car. It's what makes them incredible drivers. It's what makes them who they are as Formula One. It's why they are so great, because they can feel the car. I know we all say that, oh, the drivers feel the car, but they really do. They really feel how the car handles and how it lives as it's on the track. Going down to George Russell, the only Mercedes driver on the top 10, he said that they're not where they want to be with performance, which is concerning. I hope that they can fix their issues before Bahrain GP so that they can compete well. He said that Ferrari and Red Bull were looking good. Whether that's Ferrari and Red Bull doing really, really well or Mercedes is lacking, we'll find out this weekend. Valtteri Bottas, no surprise there. Former Mercedes driver, doing really well in Alfa Romeo. Moving on to Yuki Tsunoda, second season, he's getting a handle on the F1 cars. He's really starting to understand it. Top 10, no surprise there. Sergio Perez, I can't say anymore. He's a phenomenal racer. His defense last year against Lewis in the last race, absolutely phenomenal. I watched it probably 20 or 30 times. Lando Norris, the only driver that could do testing this weekend at Bahrain. Danny's out sick with COVID. Does think he's going to recover before the Bahrain GP. Get well soon, Danny. Lando also said that they were not where they wanted to be with performance, that they had issues to work on. Their front brakes, their front axles, they had some things, but they said that they were relatively confident that they can fix them before the Bahrain GP and get their car on track. Kevin Magnussen, welcome back to F1. Obviously, he's still doing really well to be in the top 10. Again, I know testing, but this is incredible stuff. Like these teams, what these teams are doing right now, what teams are on top and how they're handling. Really, really proud of all of them. I can't wait to see this season. Let me know in the comments down below who you think is going to win this Bahrain GP, what teams you think are going to do better than others, and what's your favorite team? Also, don't forget, you have until the next GP to enter to win my $1,000 cash giveaway. You follow the links in the description. You need to like my social media, which is Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Go to the Discord channel that I have and submit your prediction for the top driver champion, team champion, and then the top 5 teams and their standings. The closest to predict the ending standings gets $1,000 cash. So, as always, have a flabbergastic day. Have a great Bahrain GP weekend, and I will see you next Monday. Stay goony. The testing weekend at Bahrain GP. It's not a GP, it's testing.